Hey, this is Emmanuel with the Apple Pub, and today I'm going to be covering the top 5 reasons why you should get an Apple Watch. So without further ado, let's just jump right in. So reason number 5 is that this watch is very personalized. There's 3 different categories, 2 different sizes, many different watch faces and watch bands, and there's really something for everyone out there. So the philosophy behind why Apple went this route is because they realized that the Apple Watch isn't going to be like your other devices. It's not something you're going to put away in your pocket or put away in your bag and have it look the same as everyone else's. It's something you're going to be wearing, and you really want that to reflect the rest of your image since it becomes a part of your wardrobe. You're not going to want to wear the watch if everyone has the same exact one. So if you want a casual watch, you could get a sports band and a sport watch. If you want something a little more professional, you get an Apple Watch and get something like a link bracelet. If you want something luxurious, you could get the Edition and throw in a gold link bracelet on top of that. So the possibilities are endless, and you could really mix and match what you want to reflect who you are. Fun tidbit, third-party accessory makers are making Apple Watch bands with batteries inside the bracelets and much cheaper alternatives to Apple's link bracelet. So that might be something you want to hold out for, just an FYI. Reason number 4 is the hardware. Now, Apple has some of the best engineers available, and they're really able to do some cool things with their products, and the Apple Watch is no different. So with the Apple Watch, you're going to get a MagSafe charger that does inductive charging, which is really helpful with the watch because if you had a port in the watch, it's going to take up extremely valuable space that they could have used for battery and extra functionality. With the Apple Watch Sport, you have aluminum that is chemically strengthened to be 60% harder, which means that you're not going to be able to ding that device up as easily. It also has Ion X glass over the screen, so you're not going to be able to scratch it up easily, especially with keys and material like that. Apple Watch regular has stainless steel, and it also has a sapphire coating over the screen, which means that it is extremely scratch resistant. About the only thing that could scratch that is diamonds, so you're pretty good there. And with the Apple Watch Edition, you're going to have gold or rose gold that is 2 times harder than traditional gold. Again, that helps with the dinging. It also has sapphire screen just like the Apple Watch. Reason number 3 is the integration. Apple Watch is going to work well with Macs, iPhones, iPads, Apple TVs, and pretty much any other Apple product you could think of. And that's a huge benefit because it's very convenient to have all your devices work in concert with each other. Also, it's going to have its own app store, and Apple's app store is a walled garden, which means that every app that makes it into the app store is going to be filtered through Apple to make sure there are no spyware, malware, or anything suspicious like that. So it's very secure with this platform. Apple's always serious about that. Also, it's going to be much more stable because they always make sure the hardware and software work well with each other. So you're going to have that added benefit as well. Reason number 2 is to be an early adopter. If you're the type of person who always likes being at the edge of technology, always getting their hands on the latest and greatest, then the Apple Watch is a must-buy because it's the first smartwatch that does a lot of things pretty well. Also, you get to give a lot of feedback to Apple and influence the direction this product takes. Especially in recent years, Apple has begun listening to the community and implementing a lot of the changes we voice. And now finally we get to reason number 1, and that is the functionality. Apple Watch does a ton of things for being a tiny computer strapped to your wrist, and some of this functionality includes it being able to run apps, function as a notification center, a communications device, a fitness tracker, it can do Apple Pay, and one of my favorites is probably the fact that it can be a toggling device. Now, we can make a video about each one of these things, but what I mainly wanted to elaborate on was just the toggling aspect of this. The Apple Watch can be contextually aware of what you're near and function in such a way that works with what you're nearby too. I don't know if that made sense, but let me explain. Basically, in the keynote, they were saying how Starwood Hotels would let you unlock your hotel room door simply by waving your Apple Watch to the door. Once smart home technology makes its way more into our homes, we could actually approach our door and unlock our doors without having to use keys. It could also control your TV, your garage door, your lighting, your temperature. It could even lock your doors long after you left your house. Just a ton of applications with this and smart home technology. So when it comes to toggling, I think it can do a lot, and I think We want that convenience of not having to dig for our keys or our phone to do something so simple. And that pretty much sums up the top 5 reasons why you should get the Apple Watch. If you haven't already, be sure to check out our video on the top 5 reasons why you shouldn't get the Apple Watch. And if I missed anything, feel free to write it in the comment box below. And be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks. Take care.